Welcome to Africa on Arts TV. Each week, Africa will highlight news, informations, and views to reveal the true color of the continent. First up is news. Stay with us. The first batch of aid from the foundation of Jack Ma and Alibaba have arrived in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. The aircraft that carried 5.4 million face masks, kit for 1.08 million detection tests, 40,000 set for protective clothing, and 60,000 set for protective face shield landed. The supplies will be transported and distributed throughout the rest of the continent. The item will be distributed to hospital and health center across Ethiopia as well. Meanwhile, in Ethiopia, more than 4,000 prisoners will be released in Ethiopia as the government continues to take measures to control the spread of coronavirus. The country's Attorney General said the prisoners convicted of minor offenses and women with babies were among those who will be freed. Foreigners charged with involvement in with smuggling and drug trafficking would also be released and deported to their countries of origin. Other measures to control the coronavirus that will have been announced by the government, including ordering most of the employees to work from home and closing all landed borders. All passengers traveling to Ethiopia are being quarantined for 14 days in 8 hotels selected by the authorities. Ethiopian citizens who cannot afford to pay will have their expenses covered by the government. According to the statement of the Ethiopian Public Health Institute, more than 400 travelers have started their mandatory quarantine. Until this report is compiled, 16 people are confirmed with coronavirus case in Ethiopia. Sudanese defense minister died on a heart attack in Juba, the capital of South Sudan. General Jamal Al-Diba Omar was suffering from a chronic illness. He became head of the defense minister after the falling of the president Omar al-Bashir. Before becoming a minister, he headed to the Transitional Council Security and Defense Committee as a position to which he was appointed by the president. As a head of the defense minister, General Al-Dima Omar was a key figure in ongoing peace negotiation between the Sudanese transitional government and the armed factions that took part of the unrest in Darfur. Manu Dibango, the Cameroonian musician celebrated for his blend of jazz and a traditional West African style, had died at the age of 86 in the Paris hospital because of the coronavirus. Dibango was born in 1933 in Cameroon. He attended high school in France and began learning instruments, first the piano, then saxophone, for which he became best known. He moved to Brussels and toured Europe with African jazz and spent time in Congo and Cameroon before returning to Paris in 1965. Zimbabwe is mourning the death of the young star journalist Zaru Makamba soon after he tested positive for the coronavirus in Harare. Makamba, who was just 30, is the son of James Makamba, a prominent businessman and a senior member of Zimbabwe's ruling party ZANU-PF. Zaru Makamba is believed to have contracted the virus following the visit of New York earlier this month, where he became back with a slight flu and a cold.